Right, Des, RPS Samoa Pacific Games in the lead up to the gold medal match. You've had a limited build-up and brought a young group of men to this tournament in Samoa. Must be a great feeling to make that gold medal match.
Yeah, we've had very limited build-up. We had 3 days in the camp in Auckland prior to coming here with a group of what was 19 players and is now 18. The average age of the squad that we've taken away, although we've said under 23s is what we're here and representing, it's actually the average age of our squad here is 20 years old. And we've had 10 players go on to make their senior competitive debuts whilst here. So to finish top of the table, progress through into a gold medals match, scoring 20 goals and only conceding 1 throughout that time is hugely pleasing for everyone involved.
And what's been the key to those performances?
I think it's an opportunity to showcase what we can do. We're playing in a senior men's competition, so all the other countries and nations that we're playing against, they're at full strength, and again they're full senior teams. So we've got the likes of Roy Krishna running around for Fiji in Group B. Roy's just had an excellent season with the Phoenix, and he's finished as the best player in the A-League. And then you tie that back into the PNG team that we played in our last group game, which we won 2-0. 10 of those players that started the game against us were 10 of the players that also started the game against the All Whites in the Oceania Nations Cup final, and they held the All Whites to a 0-0 draw. So for our players at 20 years old to go and compete, and not just compete but perform and get a result against those kind of teams, that will really help us moving into that game.
And the Pacific Games itself, how's that helped with the bigger goal in mind, which is the OFC Under-23 Championship and hopefully qualification for Tokyo 2020?
Yeah, it's give the players an opportunity and a taste of international football, which is always important. It's exposed them to the conditions that they face in the islands, particularly as you can see, it's 30-degree heat here at the moment, and the humidity is up around 90%, so again, they're tough conditions. But it goes back to that purpose of why we're here, and it's the identification and opportunity for players to be identified and showcase themselves, which they've certainly done whilst we've been here.
And playing against New Caledonia in the final, what are you expecting in that gold medal match?
It'll be tough. Again, they've got a lot of senior players, 28, 29 and so on, but the focus again turns back to us, and we have good players, and I think very often we've come to the islands and maybe tried to play a different style of football because of the pitch or because of other conditions. We're actually, if we can build a good structure and hopefully put some good coaching into these players and trust what they're capable of doing, we are capable of coming here and playing a style of football that similar to what we did in the under-20s in the World Cup. So that's what we'll be looking to do on Saturday, and the focus will very much be on us rather than the opposition.
And what would it mean to the group to actually win that gold medal?
I think making the final in itself, bearing in mind the 3 days preparation, the limited squad in terms of the rotations we've had to make, and of course the average age, it's a huge achievement already to make a final. They've represented themselves and the country proudly already. The NZOC, so the New Zealand Olympic Committee, we've also gone and supported the other athletes, and they've come to support us, so it's been more about not just the football element but also making sure we're around and supporting other athletes, which is a big part of what we do. But we've arrived into a final with no suspensions. The players are really enjoying themselves in camp, and the results and performances have been hugely pleasing. So if we can continue that into the game and come away from there after Saturday with what will be a minimum of a silver, we'll be trying to go for the gold. But again, they've already achieved so much as a playing group.